Hello and welcome back to the Adrian Project. Hello. Many thanks for choosing to click on my thumbnail and to watch my content, very much appreciated as always. Now, if you can hear some noise in the background, that's some mental sparrows that we've got cheeping that have nested under the eaves. They're going mental today. It's really warm here, so they're a bit active, so that's what you can hear. So, as you can see for today's thumbnail, it's part 2 of looking through my CD collection, and we're still in the A's. I'll try and get the A's finished today, and then for the next video in this series we can start on the B's, obviously. So first one up is Airbourne, Running Wild. Aussie rockers doing it as the only way they can. Absolutely love Airbourne. If you don't know their stuff, think a sort of more metal version of AC/DC. They're absolutely brilliant. I've got the version to this version, which is the album, and then you get the DVD from Wacken. So on here you've got, on the CD, you've got Stand Up, Front Roll, Running Wild, Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast, Diamond and Rough, Fat City, Blackjack, What's Eating You, Girls in Black, Cheap Wine, Cheaper Women, Heartbreaker, Hellfire. Absolutely fantastic. On the DVD you get the Wacken concert from 2008, Hellfire, Fat City, What's Eating You, Girls in Black, Cheap Wine and Cheaper Women, Heartbreaker, Blackjack, Running Wild. The singer sort of goes up the lighting gantry as well and dangles like he usually does on most of his gigs, I think. Bit of a nutter. And also you get the music videos for Running Wild, Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast and Diamond and Rough. So you do get an appearance from Lemmy as well. So that's how we start off. So let's get those the right way around. Right, next one up. Bit of a surprise for this one. It's not rock, it's not metal, it's sort of alt rock, more on the side of pop, but I love it. I think it's a great album, and it is Alicia's Attic, and Alicia Rules the World. That's the Pull Sisters. This is very 90s. It's sort of a Marmite kind of band. You either liked him or you didn't. I saw the video for I Am I Feel. I thought, love that track, let's have a listen to the album, and I got it, and I think the album's great. So on here you've got Irresistible, Intense, I Am I Feel, Alicia Rules the World, White Room. It's getting a bit tricky to read it because, like I say, it's very small squiggly writing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to there you go, pause the video, and you can read the track listing yourself, because I'm struggling with it. But it's a great album, I like it. So there. Right, next up, bit of goth rock for you. Yeah, I like a bit of goth as well, and this is all about Eve and their debut album of the same title. Absolutely love this band, absolutely awesome. My catchphrase of recent times, I've noticed, I've looked back on my videos and everything's awesome. Well, it is, in my world anyway. So on here you've got Flowers in Our Hair, Gypsy Dance, In the Clouds, Martha's Harbour. Fantastic song. If you've not seen that, look on YouTube for the video. Great song that. Every Angel, Like Enemy, Shelter from the Rain, She Moves Through, She Moves Through the Fair. Oh, hang on, She Moves Through the Fair version. Just write it on CD. It's not like albums. You know, on albums, 12-inch vinyl albums, you could read them, and sometimes you wonder what, you know, the typeset on that's making the CD covers are actually thinking of. I'm not thinking of people, old bastards like me with bad eyes. So yeah, so there's some of the tracks. So again, I'm struggling. So here we go. I'm really going to get some stronger glasses, I think. Okay, the next one up is another All About Eve, and this is Scarlet and Other Stories. And this has got my favourite Faith No More song on, Road to Your Soul. Absolutely awesome track, opens the album. And again, it's squiggly writing, red writing on black, which, as you'll know from previous videos, I really cannot see. So there we go. So that's another fantastic album if you like a bit of goth rock. Okay, next one up, some proper Viking heavy metal. It's Aim in, Aim Off, Amon, Aim Off, how you want to call it. This is Twilight of the Thunder Gods. Fantastic album, this. Absolutely love this. You've got Twilight of the Thunder God, Free Will Sacrifice, Guardians of Asgard, Where Is Your God, Varags of the Miklagard, Tattered Banners and Bloody Flags, No Fear, From the Setting Sun, Hero, Live for the Kill, Embrace of the Endless Ocean. You see, that's how you do writing on a CD, so you can actually read it. Absolutely love Amon, Aim Off. Next one up is another one of their albums, and this is Jomsviking. I've got the fancy book version, which you get all the lyrics in, some awesome photographs. So on here you've got First Kill, Wanderer, On a Sea of Blood, One Against All. Oh, absolutely love that. Raise Your Horns, Where the Vikings, At Dawn's First Light, 1,000 Burning Arrows, Vengeance Is My Name, A Dread That Cannot Be, Back on the Northern Shores. Again, Viking heavy metal, proper growly Cookie Monster vocals, but absolutely love it. Fantastic band. I'm on him off. Okay, next one up, we're going back into the dim and distant past. It's new wave of British heavy metal, an album that was very much maligned even back then, but it has picked up a lot of support. I know Megadeth and Metallica, they love this band, they love the album as well, thanks to Lars, I think, more than anybody. But I love this album from the minute I bought it. I bought the original when it first came out, and it is Angel Witch, their first album. Absolutely awesome heavy metal album. Tracks on here: Angel Witch, Atlantis, White Witch, Confused, Sorcerers, Gorgon, Sweet Danger, Freeman. Absolutely awesome. Angel of Death, probably after Flight 19, probably my favourite Angel Witch song. Devil's Tower, which is a outro, it's like a instrumental, but it's still great. Then the extra tracks on here, you've got Loser, Suffer and Dot Fives, which was the 7-inch single. Flight 19, my favourite Angel Witch track, that was the B-side on Sweet Danger, 12-inch. Baphomet and Hades Paradise. If you haven't got this and you love traditional heavy metal, or you like metal that's got tinges of thrash to it, if you want to see where a lot of thrash metal came from, get that album. Absolutely fantastic. Right, talking of thrash, we're into the big four. Arguably could have been the first out of the four. That depends how you look at it. Was it Metallica? Was Metallica the first of the big four, or was it Anthrax? I think Anthrax just nick it myself. This is Spreading the Disease, my favourite Anthrax album. You've got AIR, Lem Justice, Madhouse, SSC, Stand and Fall, The Enemy, Aftershock, Armed and Dangerous, Medusa, Gung-Ho. Absolutely awesome thrash metal album. I say it is my favourite Anthrax album, that one. Next one up, and we've got Anthrax Among the Living, and in this one I have got the deluxe edition. So it comes on 2 discs, so you get the album on that disc, and then you get the what was it called? That it was a nice fucking video, wasn't it? But this pronounced it. They wrote it backwards. I'll tell you in a minute when I get this sleeve back on. So on the CD, you're getting the original album, which is Among the Living, Caught in the Marsh, I'm the Law, Ethel Nick U Fessin. Yeah, right, yeah, you know the one. Skeletons in the Closet, Indians, One World, ADI, Horror of It All, Imitation of Life. It's an awesome album. Very close between this one and Spreading the Disease, which is my favourite one, but for me, Spreading the Disease. Bonus tracks on here. We've got an Indians with alternate lead, One World as well, Imitation of Life, Buddy Love Bomb and Satan's Lounge Band, I Am the Law, Live in Dallas, and I Am the Man, which is an instrumental. Right, the DVD is the Oidi Nikufesin. Nice fucking video backwards, which was released from 87 tour. So you've got the intro, Among the Living, Caught in a Mosh, Metal Thrashing Mad, I'm the Law, Madhouse Indians, Medusa, Ethel Nikufesin, Armed and Dangerous, AIR, I'm the Man, and Gung Ho. Great video, great album, great band. Next one up is the one from, was it 1990 when this was released? Anthrax, Persistence of Time, another awesome album. So on here you've got Time, Blood, Keep It in the Family, In My World, Gridlock, Into Reality, Intro to Reality, get it right. Belly of the Beast, love that one. Got the Time, it was also, that's a fantastic song, great video. If you look for it on YouTube, Hatred, that's hate red, but it's Hatred. One Man Stands and Discharge, another fantastic Anthrax album. And getting a bit more modern, closer to modern day, Anthrax, For All Kings. Got this fancy plastic sleeve and a nice fold out lyrics and what have you. So I'll just stick that one back in there. So on here we've got You've Got to Believe, Monster at the End, oh, let's say Monster at the End, For All Kings, Breathing Lightning, Suzerain, Evil Twin, Blood Eagle Wings, Defend, Avenge, All of Them Thieves, This Battle Chose Us, Zero Tolerances. See, it's fancy squiggly writing. I was having a bit of trouble reading some of those. And you get a bonus live EP, which is Fight 'em Till You Can't, AIR, Caught in a Mosh, Madhouse. It was totally back on form. Anthrax, got Joe Benedona actually back in the band. Awesome album. Go out and buy that one if you don't own it. Okay, so some more extreme thrash metal now, and it is Arch Enemy, Anthems of the Rebellion, my favourite Arch Enemy album. Absolutely love this. This is the one that's got Angela Gossow doing the vocals on it. We've got Tear Down the Walls, Silent Wars, We Will Rise, awesome song. Dead I See No Future, Instinct, Leader of the Rats, Exist to Exit, Marching on a Dead End Road, Despicable Heroes, End of the Line, which I love, that's brilliant. Dehumanisation, Anthem, and Saints and Sinners, another one I'm struggling to read because it's in red. But if you've not heard that album, you're really missing out. Go out and buy that one. Next one up was the first album with Melissa Gulp. Is it Melissa White Gulp's the name? I might have got that wrong way around, so sorry about that if I have. And it's War Eternal. It's a great album, this one. You've got Tempo Sanat, which is Prelude in F minor, Never Forgive, Never Forget, War Eternal, fantastic song that. As the War Rages, No More Regrets, You Will Know My Name, Graveyard of Dreams, Stolen Life, Time is Black, On and On, Avalanche, Down to Nothing, Not Long for This World. Great album, and I say there's a lot of people thinking you're not going to be as good as Angela Gassow, but I think she's proven them wrong. Absolutely fantastic singer, great band, great album again. Okay, next one up is one you would have seen in my vinyl collection, and I've told you that I played this album to death. I absolutely love it. Armoured Saint, March of the Saint, their debut album. It's when they called themselves the most headbangiest band in the world, and yes, I think they were. If you've not heard this album, go out and get it. You're missing out on the right treat. This is fantastic, proper heavy metal. It's no other. It's just like Judas Priest. They are heavy metal, Armoured Saint, and nothing more, and nothing less than heavy metal. So we've got March of the Saint, Can You Deliver, Madhouse, Take a Turn, Seducer, Mutiny of the World. Absolutely love that one. Glory Hunter, Stricken by Fate, and the False Alarm. Like I say, if you've not heard them, you're missing out. Go out and get the first album. This is a debut album. Subsequent albums, the second one's okay. I've heard it, but I don't own it. But I did think they sent to drop off a little, but I really want to get my hold of the latest album that just released, because from what I've heard, they're all back on form. So there we go. Right, here's one. Set your faces to stunned on. Now, this album started off as a joke, and you know how sometimes jokes get out of hand. But I'll give him his due. There are 4 or 5 songs on there that are total crap. But there are a couple of songs on here which are pretty good, and you have to give him his due. He is a good singer, and it is Rick Astley. Rick! Hold Me in Your Arms. Now, I say this started off as a joke. It's a big joke. It's just like, oh, Rick Astley videos coming on. Oh, Rick, it's Rick. And then I think this was seen in the second-hand shop. So it found its way to me. But, like I say, Rick Astley's got a strap, same as me. But, like I say, so she wants to dance with me. You might have seen the video for that. Take me to your heart, I don't want to lose her. Giving up on love. Ain't too proud to beg. Put yourself in my place. Till then, I'm a number. I'll never let you down. I don't want you to be my love. Hold me in your arms. But yeah, there's that 4 or 5 absolute drivel on there. But there are a couple of pieces on there that it's like, that is really good. But yeah. I think you've got to forget about his days with the Stockake and Waterman days, and he has matured a hell of a lot. So there you go. I've got a Rick Astley CD. Right, getting back on track. I got this one for Claire. This is 80s hair metal, and it is Autograph. It's their first album. Sign In Please. So great album this. I'd never heard of them until I met Claire, and she turned me on to this album. And like I say, I got Claire for Christmas, a couple of Christmases ago. So on here we've got Send It To Me, Turn Up The Radio, 19 and Non-Stop, Cloud 10, Deep End, My Girlfriend's Boyfriend Isn't Me, Thrill of Love, Friday, In the Night, All I'm Gonna Take, and there's a bonus track of the Turn It Up The Radio remix. If you like 80s US hair metal, you'll love this album. It's a great album, actually. I like it. So, and then finally we come to the last one. This is more of a new metal. Is it still a term? New metal-ish band. More of a sort of cookie growler band, but he does do some singing as well, and it's an absolutely fantastic album, I must say, and that is Avatar, Hail the Apocalypse. Now, if you've not heard Hail the Apocalypse, go on YouTube after you've watched this, find that, because it's a great song. And what they do with the whammy bar, it's sort of like, why didn't anybody think of that before? it's one of those really simple things you thought, you know, in the 50 years that guitars have had whammy bars, nobody's ever thought of doing what they do on the main riff. So there we go. So we've got the Apocalypse, What I Don't Know, Death of Sound, Vultures Fly, Bloody Angel, Murderer, Tsar Bomber, Puppet Show, Get in Line, Something in the Way, Tower. I say it's another one that was a bit hard to read, but they're the band there. Absolutely fantastic album. Love this album. So it's one that I can guarantee. If you want to listen to something a little newer, you know, more up to date, or even though this came out in 2014, so it is now, what, 7 years old. Well, that's a shock. I didn't think it was that old, but 7 years old. But again, it's a great album. I think it's fantastic. So if you see the video for Hell the Apocalypse, that's the kind of music you're going to be getting on that album. So that's all the A's on my CD collection. So we enjoyed that, and next one up, we'll be starting to look through the B's. And that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Please remember, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to my channel. It'd be very much appreciated. And also, don't forget to ring that little notification bell.